Hello, and welcome to Her Royal Highness Sports Business Salon. As we continue to run plays from the Storytelling Playbook, here's a quick refresher on storytelling. Storytelling is crucial for connecting and nurturing with our ever-evolving curated communities. Storytelling fosters emotional engagement, builds trust, and creates lasting memories, which leads to stronger relationships and action-oriented loyalty. I am sticking to our commitment support by me, the Duchess, inviting you to share your team names that you would like for us to feature in the comments. So far, we have received requests from the Chicago Bears, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New York Knicks. I promise you that in the HRH Sports Business Salon, we can heal an unmet human emotional need by the phantom of a team that does not hug you back. I did a profile on the New York Jets. I surely can do a glow up for your team. Understand? I got you, so please put the names in the comments. If you saw last week's playbook preview, you saw two things. The first thing that you saw was the audience reaction to Derik Queen's unique move to post the fact that he's been drafted in LinkedIn. Then you also saw that this was a well-executed strategy, not from Derik, but from his management team. Before we get into the what, let's get into the who. Who is Derik Queen? Derik Queen is a 6'9" center who went to the University of Maryland. You may have seen his adorable face during the NCAA tournament in March, where he had the buzzer beater against Colorado State to advance University of Maryland into the Sweet 16. He is also from Baltimore, Maryland, the same Baltimore, Maryland that gave us Angel Reese, Michael Phelps, Dominique Foxworth, and the Duchesses, Baltimore Ravens, even though they are the original Cleveland Browns, but that's a story for another time. Night one of the NBA draft, we have Derik Queen as he gets selected 13th overall from the Atlanta Hawks, which eventually became the New Orleans Pelicans, updating his LinkedIn page to show that he has a new job as a professional basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans. Hours later on SportsCenter, Good Morning America, sports podcast, scores and scores of different TikTok and Instagram influencers, they all had to share their reactions. This was quite unique and an extended shine for the 13th selection overall into a narrative that had strings. Remember, this is the same draft where Cooper Flagg went number 1. Why was this effective? Derik told us. It wasn't a whimsical accident. It was his management team's idea. It was effective, it was memorable, it was a relatable and emotional story that hit us out of left field. Posting your job as an NBA player, not staff, on LinkedIn, that's like super relatable. Not only did his representation dream up this narrative, they partnered with LinkedIn. This is technically sponsored content. However, the goal was to stick out. Most professional athletes go to Instagram, TikTok, maybe Twitter. Not only did his team tell the story through LinkedIn, they did this in partnership with LinkedIn. The goal was to stick out where Instagram or a TikTok story would have blended in. So the quick lesson, find a creative way through an underutilized vehicle to tell a relatable, emotional, connected, memorable story that allows us to go from the sidekick to hero journey. If you can, partner with the underutilized vehicle and let your weird flag or crown fly. The goal is to stand out, so you can't start a new trend while you're trying to blend in. Something for you to consider, and another accessible way to run a successful play from the Storytelling Playbook.